What causes depression? There are multiple factors. But the key thing is that you're not motivated to do what is needed to be done. You don't have to know what is causing depression. You have depression and you have laziness. You think, oh, those are very different things. Laziness is also caused by a lack of motivation. There's another mental or emotional state called dullness. Okay, dullness is very closely related, these three things: laziness, dullness, depression. Dullness is when you don't have enough energy. Okay, that's why we do pranayama, to give you more energy, to control the life force, the prana. If you don't have energy, you don't have the ability to sit and meditate. You don't have the ability to even do purification of the mind. You just sort of sink into a stupor. You go to work, you work very hard, you spend your life energy at your work. When you come back, you sit in front of the TV, and the TV sucks away all your energy. It's not a joke, because when you watch something, I told you, the eyes are the portals where you lose energy. Your prana, your life force is going into the TV. Whatever you look at, that's where your prana goes. Okay? If I look at you, my prana is going there. If you look at me, your prana is coming at me. And of course, your prana is very weak, but even a constant stream of weak prana, you feel drained after a while. Okay, so you're already tired. You sit in front of the TV, and actually you spend more prana onto the TV. You can't get up anymore. You just lie there. You just sit there. You become what is called a couch potato. Alright, then now it's time for you to practice. You say, oh, it's time for my pranayama, my meditation. Oh, but I'm so tired. I don't have any energy to do my daily sadhana. But guess what? It is your daily sadhana that will give you more energy so that you can keep doing the daily sadhana. Right? So it becomes a vicious circle. You don't do your pranayama, you don't have enough energy, and you don't have enough energy, you don't do your pranayama. If you just broke that chain, if you just made that effort to do your pranayama, even for a week in regularly, consecutively for a whole week, you find that this dullness goes away. All right, Subia there, he knows, he's full of energy because he's doing pranayama, he's doing the Surya, directly taking the prana from the sun. He's so full of energy, even after he comes back from work, and all of you will have that experience. Even after you come back from work, you still can have the life force energy, the prana. And at work, you can also expand more of your energy. Right? Your work becomes better because you have energy supplied there. If you get into this state of dullness, you're not going to be good at your work, you're not going to be good at your practice. Right? Your practice of pranayama, the asanas, okay, your meditation reinvigorates you. What is happening in depression? Okay, there are many causes of depression. But one of the symptoms of depression is actually the person is continuously concentrating on their thoughts. They have so many thoughts. They get drained by their thoughts. Okay? They have no energy left for anything else. They always thinking. Their mind is always active. They can't sleep. They can't do anything else. Okay, and then they send emails out which are 10 pages long, which talk about all the thoughts that they had. Right? So, what is the purpose of that? You have to break that. Okay. Depression is also a lack of energy because the thoughts consume all your energy. So when you have thoughts and thoughts and thoughts, I had talked in the first level of prayer that each thought takes a bit of your energy. And as you put more energy, when you start to identify with your thoughts, you give it more energy. Right? So when you are full of these thoughts, all your energy is invested in your thoughts. And you have no energy left for anything. You can't break through that chain. You can't break that pattern. But by doing pranayama and by doing your yoga practice, your daily practice, you reclaim the energy from your thoughts. Even if you for 5, 10, 20 minutes, people say, yes, I have students who have clinical depression, and they say, yeah, I love the pranayama, I love the meditation. While I'm doing that, I feel so much better. Okay? But after I finish, very soon after, I get back into this thinking mode. And 23 hours out of the 24, I'm in that mode. Okay, then what is the purpose? Okay. Unfortunately, the road out of depression is long and it takes a lot of effort. Okay, you do your practice for 30 minutes. It gives you release from your depression for 1 hour. But the rest of the time you fall back into it. But as you keep doing it for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year, if you can keep that practice for 1 year, I guarantee that your depression will become much, much less. You'll only have sometimes, maybe a few times in a week, you will fall into depression again. It is the regular practice that helps. It is making that effort. Perseverance is the key to success. Even if you do for 3 months, it's not enough if you have depression. You have to keep doing for 6 months. You have to do it for 1 whole year. If you can do it for 1 whole year, which is the time that the earth takes to circle the sun, then you will find that you become changed. It takes a whole year cycle to do that. Not even 6 months. It takes a whole year. Then you can overcome any habit. If you can do your practice for 1 year, I don't care what what habit, what bad habit you have, it can be broken. Okay, but it takes at least 1 whole year of consistent practice to break that chain. So, but most cannot. Some can, and some will. And they're the ones who will reap the benefit of the practice. Does it mean the ones who couldn't, they're not going to reap any benefit? That's not true. They still have some benefit. They're still being able to overcome that depression. And if they keep doing it, now they can't do it regularly for 1 year. But if they did it for 6 months at a time, and then later they did it another 6 months, eventually they will be able to overcome it. It might take several years of 3 months and 6 months practice, but eventually they will break the hold. They fall down, get up again. How you teach your children, right? You're riding the bicycle. Oh, you fall down. What do? You get up. Keep trying. Right? Same with your yoga practice. Right? Whatever problems you have, you may fall down again. You may get back into it. Doesn't matter. Babaji, I'm going to try again. Okay, get back on the bicycle. Ride again. You fall, get back, ride again. Fall, get back, ride again. What's the harm? What better use of your effort is there? Are you going to spend the time watching movies, TV? What are you going to do that is better than your spiritual practice? What will give you more benefit? If you find something that will give you more benefit, let me know. I will do it also. I haven't found it. Drugs will not help you. Okay? No chemical is a substitute for your spiritual practice. Alcohol cannot help you. No substitute. Nothing is a substitute for your own personal spiritual effort. And your own personal spiritual effort will cure everything. Some short time, some longer time.